Welcome to Graceful Aging. I'm your host, Gregory Bader. If you are 40 or 80 or 100, today's show is for you. Our guest is Mary Ann Kashef, a certified, experienced Tai Chi instructor. You know, many centuries ago, long before the invention of ramen noodles, the Chinese invented a martial art and means of self-defense called Tai Chi. Ever heard of yin and yang? Well, those are opposing forces that create stress and anxiety in our lives. And did you know that when you balance yin and yang, that energy or life force flows freely? Well, here's our quiz for the day. What is the Chinese word for this energy? Well, the Chinese word is qi. It means vital energy or life force. Would you like more vitality and energy and life force in your life? Well, join us today on Graceful Aging for Tai Chi for you. Tai Chi, it's a movement, slow, graceful, and fluid. The effort is almost undetectable. No special clothing, shoes, or equipment have to be purchased. Millions of people begin their day with Tai Chi and then go to work. Could this really be exercise, though? The answer is yes, absolutely. Why is Tai Chi becoming so popular for people of all ages? Why do many believe it aids balance and prevents falls, lowers blood pressure, reduces the pain of arthritis, and much more? And look, you already know Chinese. Here's your second chance. What is the Chinese word for vital energy or life force? Here's another hint. It's Tai. Let's go meet our special guest, our Tai Chi instructor, Mary Ann Kashef, right now. Well, welcome to Graceful Aging. Today it's Tai Chi for you, and with us we've got a wonderful guest, Mary Ann Kashef. Welcome to Graceful Aging.
Hi, thank you for having me here.
Now, you know, Tai Chi, should we wait a few more centuries to have it prove itself out? I mean, it's only been around for what, since the 13th century?
I think it's already proved itself, being over 2,000 years old, and it's still being performed today in China, and people are getting great health benefits from it. So we're just lucky that it's made its way to America so we can practice and feel rejuvenated also.
And you're finding that a lot more people across the United States are going to Tai Chi. Why?
Well, I love Tai Chi for so many reasons. One, that anybody can do it, young or old. If you're a little overweight, if you have challenges, whether it be balance or a heart condition, you can still do Tai Chi. If you have joint pain, it helps to reduce stiffness. Also for people who are seniors, even myself as I get older, I've noticed my memory is lacking. And through repetitive behavior, your memory builds, and through the sequencing and remembering the form, you're learning to also sequence. So it does so much for you. And you can be a beginner and start it right away without any stress to the joints.
It was interesting in reading about it. I mean, there was this whole mind-body connection that it talked about. But how is this different than yoga? You know, yoga seems to be on the rise as well.
Is
it the same thing? Is it different?
Well, it is a body, mind, spirit connection because we're flowing with the breath. But the great thing about Tai Chi compared to yoga is that you don't have to get down on all fours to pull a pose. Tai Chi is slowly moving from one posture to the next, where yoga seems to be more of a static posture, so you're holding a pose. And I believe that when you're trying to find peace and calmness and stability, we're usually moving.
And how long would you recommend if somebody never did Tai Chi in their life and they're going to be introducing themselves to it? Do they do it every day for it to be valuable, once a week, once a month?
Well, every day would be the best, truly, because, you know, every day is different, you know. It's raining one day and you're down, or it's a beautiful day and you're up, or you ate something and you don't feel well. So every day our energies are a little bit different. So to help with balance and regulating the body, it's best to do it every day. But for a class, if you could go just once or twice a week, though optimal would be 3, I think that would be enough for you, as long as you practice sometime during the day would be good.
And you can find Tai Chi classes in community centers, and you teach at a hospital, a major hospital in the Detroit area. They're all over now, aren't they?
They are all over. You have to be careful with some teachers, though. I really think it's important that you find a qualified teacher, and it's best to find a teacher that has a little bit of martial arts background, because Tai Chi really is a martial art. And people tend to stay with Tai Chi because it's so interesting and yet challenging, and you feel so much better because it helps stretch the joints. So a lot of people who come to my classes will say, oh, my shoulder hurts. And then we'll do a little Tai Chi and they'll come to me after class and say, oh, I feel so much better. So, you know, you want to come back to class because it calms you, it stretches you out, and you feel better when you leave instead of exhausted as a cardiovascular exercise. We're like, oh, I'm tired. It builds you up instead of breaks you down, Tai Chi.
And I can shop around to find an instructor who I enjoy, and because it should be a fun activity, right?
Of course. They say, you know, we play Tai Chi. So we're playing with energy, and it's just so interesting to feel the energy go through the body and open up pathways, because Tai Chi's principles are based on Oriental medicine theory. So if you know anything about acupuncture, they talk about the meridians.
You're not going to stick me with anything if we try Tai Chi, are you?
Oh, I might think about it, but no, you'll be all
Okay.
right.
You know, Mary Ann, I had a whole list of questions about Tai Chi, and my thought is, let's throw the questions out, and instead, can you show us? Did you bring, I understand you brought some people in, and are you ready to show us Tai Chi?
Sure, I'd love to.
Could people at home follow what we're about to see?
Absolutely, and they can even do it in a chair. So you could just follow along with the hand movements and just keep seated.
Well, let's take a short break. We're going to take a short break right now. We're going to transform this studio into a Tai Chi exercise center, and we want you to join us, so stick with us. Well, we're in our Graceful Aging Tai Chi studio. I'm as surprised as you are. Here we are with Mary Ann Kashef, and behind me we have Gloria, and we have Margie, and we have Joanne, who are going to show us our Tai Chi poses and exercises. So welcome, join us, follow with us. So what are we going to do first, Mary Ann?
First, we're going to talk about the breath.
The breath.
Yes, because in Tai Chi, we're breathing with the movement. So I always tell my beginners, put your thumb in your belly button and let your fingers just fall right underneath there. And the third finger is where your dantian resides.
My who
Your
resides?
dantian.
My dantian.
This is your center. It's called your dantian. And this is where you cultivate and store chi, energy. So this is called abdominal breathing. So when we breathe in, why don't we put one hand on the chest too, so we can get the whole torso involved. When we breathe in, we want to think of expanding the abdominal area and letting it expand while trying to relax the chest up here, which is a different way than everyday breathing. So as we breathe in, we want to relax and fill at a lower place. So I tell my students, your brain is not up here, your lungs are not here, they're all down here. For Tai Chi, it's all here. Not really, of course.
So new parts of our body, total breathing.
Total body breathing. So when we breathe in, we want to expand. So we really fill all the lungs, not just the upper half. So I always tell them, fill the bottom, then the middle, then the top. As you breathe out, you're going to let your stomach contract in and release out the top, the middle, and then the bottom. And it takes some practice, so you might not get it right away.
Am I going to hyperventilate?
No, I don't think so. So just relax, just regular breathing, and just thinking about expanding as you breathe in and contracting as you breathe out. Good. The other principle that I want you to think about in Tai Chi is that we're shifting weight. So when I say shift weight, as we start to move, do you see how my leg is very light? So it would be called yin, or insubstantial. As I shift in, it becomes substantial.
So I'm putting more weight on.
Yes. Once you feel strong and you feel that energy come up, then you may step with the other foot. and then it becomes yang. So yang would be substantial or strong, where yin would be female. It would be insubstantial, or you might want to say light or soft. Or
So I noticed that you put your heel down first. Is that recommended?
yes, we usually set down with the heel. And then the other rule I'd like to tell people is don't let your knees go past your toes, because it puts too much stress on your knees. So just to the toes is far enough. Good.
And if I can't see my toes, I just guess.
That's right, because you're going to get better body awareness from moving, and you'll find out, ooh, my knee, I feel wobbly. So, and that's the fun of Tai Chi, because it's all about balance. So if I have my knee past my toes, you can see where I'm starting to lean forward. So a real smart martial artist would push me from behind, and I'd go, right?
Oh, so that's that concept of where this is all based really in that martial art
Right.
fighting form.
And if I shifted and I didn't shift too much and I'm leaning back with my shoulders, you would know, push me back, I'm gonna go, because I'm top heavy in the back.
Okay,
So-
so keep our balance so that we can keep our pose.
Right, it's all about being balanced in your pose and being centered in that pose.
Should I still be breathing?
And you still should be breathing. So the other thing is that I don't want you leaning, because it will hurt your lower back. So sometimes if we move, sometimes new students like to do this, which I'm going to tell you, keep your shoulders stacked over your hips.
Okay.
So you want to take your whole body with you. If we go back, we take the whole body with us.
Okay.
Okay?
I think I've got that.
Well, I think that's enough principles for you.
All right.
Okay.
That's about all I can handle right now.
That's right. That's all I can handle right now,
All
too.
right, good.
So, all right. So we're going to start with Tai Chi stretching. So we're going to focus on breathing in from the abdomen, in and out, and don't worry.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay. And so we're going to go into what is called a horse stance. We're just going to take our knees to our toes about hip width or shoulder width apart, and soften those knees. Good. The other thing is I tell my students I'm a mean, wicked woman, and I'm going to pull you up by the back of your head. So you get this elongated neck back there.
Okay.
Okay? And that'll allow that spine to stretch, and I want you to tuck your tailbone in so you protect your back. I want to fix you a little.
Oh.
There you go, because you were getting that back lean. There you
All right,
go.
so I want to keep my back as straight with my neck as possible.
That's right. We ready?
I think so.
Okay, so here we're gonna go. The other thing I like to tell beginners is that you're in water up to your neck. So everything moves with a little bit of resistance. That's what makes this a great bone density exercise, is that shifting and that little bit of resistance as you move, okay? But we're just doing Tai Chi stretches.
Do
You
I
ready?
don't need a straw to keep breathing. Okay.
No,
good.
you're good.
All right.
All right, so here we go. As we breathe in slowly, our hands are gonna float up, breathing in. We're gonna turn the palms. As you breathe out, I want you to tuck your tailbone in, take your chin down, and bring your hands to your chin. As you breathe in, I want you to let your head come back up and expand your hands out. And open, good, expanding the chest. Let the elbows sink to your sides, palms stay forward. We're gonna bring them right to the chest, and then we're gonna sink a little and push. Nice. Then relax the wrists, let them go straight with your hands, and slowly pushing down, take your chin down to your chest. Good, relax there, let your arms hang and focus on stretching the back of the neck. And we're gonna do it again. For the second time, we're gonna breathe in. Imagine bringing that energy up the spine, bringing your head back up, turn the palms, and slowly, as you take your fingers to the chin, take your chin down, because we're stretching the neck. We wanna stretch the whole body before we do a form. Breathing in, we're gonna expand out and open, good. Let the elbows sink, bring the hands to center, bend those knees and push. Extend through the fingers and slowly back down. Relaxing that neck again. Good, and one more time, breathing in, relax. Turn the palms and take those fingers to the chin as you take the chin down. Breathing in, head back up. We're expanding and opening up the chest. Now let the hands come to the shoulders as the elbows sink, and slowly push again. Good, relax and push down and take that chin down.
So there's no speed on this. I want to do this as slow as possible and get the maximum use out of it.
Slow is good in Tai Chi. We love slow.
Okay.
So now, I'm going to extend while I'm pushing my hands down, and slowly I'm going to bring my head back up. Good. We're going to stretch the neck a little differently now. Breathing in, it's like we're going to scoop energy up from the dantian and bring it up. Good. And like you have a mirror, you're looking at yourself in the palm of your hand. You're just going to follow your palm out to the side with your face. Good. Breathing in, we're going to bring it forward. And breathing out, we're just going to turn the palm down and push down at the center line of the body. Good. And now we're going to do the other side because we want to balance, right? Breathing in, we're going to bring the energy up. And then we're going to follow it out. We want to soften those knees though, everyone. Good. And then we're just going to follow it back. Palm down at the center line and push down. And let's do just one more of those. Breathing in, bringing energy up. Breathing out, following it out. Good. Breathing in, we come back. Breathing out, palm down, we push down. Beautiful. And other side. Breathing in, we bring it up. And breathing out, we follow it out.
I don't know that I'm getting all the breathing right.
Good. Breathing in, forward. And breathing out, we push it back down. Good. Now we're just going to use the body. We're going to soften the knees because we want to do some arm rolls and loosen up the shoulders. We're going to arch the back, let the hands go back, palms stay down. And they're just circling forward. And as I come forward, I kind of round my spine because I really want to get energy into the spine. Breathing in, we arch. Breathing out, we round. Good. And again, breathing in and out. Good. We got to take it forward now. Breathing in.
Oh, I just got that other one.
Okay, we can go again.
No.
We can do it again. You want to go back?
Yeah.
Breathing in and out. Good. Now can we take it forward?
Sure, I'm ready.
All right. Breathing in. Now we're going to arch and let the hands come out to the sides. When we get to shoulder level, I want you to coil your thumbs down and back and round and pull through. And again, breathing in, we come up. Let them go out to the sides. Tuck your thumbs down. Round the spine. Good. And we try and be fluid in Tai Chi. Breathing in. Tuck the thumbs. Good. We work a lot. Now we're going to come up and sink right back down. We work a lot with an energy ball in Tai Chi. So our hands are holding this energy ball. Once again, we want to get the spine moving. Mm-hmm. So when we have this ball, when I open my ball, you'll see that my spine is arched. When I close, I want to round.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are, we got our ball. As we breathe open, we're going to open. Good. Got to relax. Breathe out, we're going to round and close and look down to our belly because we're moving the spine. Good. Breathing in, like you're in water, you'd feel the resistance in the back of your hands and arms, and we'd open and look up. As we breathe out, lead with your fingers like you're going to hug this imaginary ball and look down. Good. And one more time. Breathing in, we open and expand. Breathing out, we round and close. Good. Now just push down with your hands as I'm pulling you back up by the back of your head. Nice. All right. A little more spinal work.
Okay.
We're going to interlock the fingers. And we're just going to take it up.
So.
Just turn it over. Yep. And we're just going to turn. Good. Breathing in, we're going to go up. And breathing out, we're just going to turn the other way. Good. Back to center. We're just going to grab a wrist and pull gently to one side. Good. And up. And grab the other wrist and pull. Good.
Not till it hurts, but just to feel a little.
Just gently to feel the stretching in your rib cage over here. Good. We're going to bring it up. Turn the palms down. Tuck your elbows under your wrists. And slowly coming down the center line, we're just going to bring it right back down to your dantian. So we're going to roll our fingers into fists, and we're going to let them sit there on our kidneys and stimulate our kidney energy. And then we're going to cut ourselves in half now, and we're going to shift. One side strong, the other side nice and light. Good. And we're just going to extend and touch for 1. Good. Keeping the weight on the leg that's standing. 2. Nice. And 3. And to the side. Stretch. You're doing great. 2 and 3. Good. And we're going to go back for 2 and 3. Good. Now we're going to shift. We talked about that shifting. Think you're a tree rooted in the ground, 8 feet under, and feel that strong energy all the way up. We're going to be really light here. And we're just going to touch and extend. Good. For 2 and 3. Nice. And to the side. For 2 and 3. And back. For 2. You're doing great. You got great balance. We're going to shift back. Nice and strong on one side, nice and light on the other. And I want you to extend your leg out and through the hip, rotate it out and set it down light.
Well, there's a tough one.
You think? Nah, you're doing it. And you're going to pick it up and rotate the leg and take it to the inside of the foot. Good. Breathing in. Remember, we can't forget our breathing. And out. And one more time. In and out.
I can see this having an effect as far as on your ankles.
Yeah, but we got to think through the hip also.
Okay.
Now we're going to shift back and do the other side. We're going to extend it out and turn. Good, because we are stretching the ankle. We're going to turn it the other way. But we want to try and use the hip also. And one more.
Should I be doing this exercise in my bare feet?
I like bare feet. Yeah, I noticed those shoes, but they're not too much of a heel. It's better to be a flat shoe because when you have a shoe that has a little heel, it changes your center.
Okay.
So if you have flat feet,
So flat, like athletic shoes or something
a tennis
like that?
shoe, a running shoe wouldn't be good for you because it does have a bit of a wedge. So then you're up like this.
So a flat shoe if
A
possible.
flat tennis shoe.
Okay,
We're going to do one more stretch and we're going to go into the form, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, so once again, we cut ourselves in half. We're going to shift over and we're going to practice that heel and touch light with the toe. And one more time, heel and toe. Good. And shift. Good. And we're going to extend heel and toe. Good. Heel and toe.
I have
One
to
more time.
concentrate. Should I be concentrating as much as I'm concentrating on this?
I think it's because it's your first time. Sometimes we get nervous on our first time. Now we're just going to breathe in, thinking of getting all this good energy and letting it come down to the dantian. And again, nice deep breath in and out. Good. Shake it out a little. Yeah, I get students, they get a little nervous when they do Tai Chi because you're exercising, but yet you have to breathe a certain way,
Right.
and it takes concentration. It's not something you can run around and say, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm doing aerobic exercise. You're doing a low impact, or I would call this a no impact exercise because it doesn't hurt your joints, but it does take some time to do some Tai Chi if
Now,
you've never done it before.
We have 5 minutes left. You're going to show us the pose, and don't watch me.
Okay.
And watch the three of you and watch you, Mary Ann, and you'll walk us through a pose so that we can see
Great.
just how Tai Chi works.
Okay.
I'll
So-
do my best, but
You are
I
doing
am
great.
not doing it right.
No, you are. You know
Okay,
what?
all right.
Whatever you're doing is perfect in Tai Chi.
I
Because
like
Tai
that.
Chi is beautiful just for you. Just the way you move is beautiful. So we're good.
All right.
Okay, so when we start this form, this is called the Soon style, and it's the simplest form of Tai Chi. That's why I start beginners on it. So this is commencement. I just want to show you a little bit. Good, you're doing great. We step out, step in, and bring the ball back. Good. So you're doing great. I'm just going to talk you through the whole form. I think you're doing.
Let's go for it.
No judging yourself. It's
Okay.
not allowed in
All
Tai
right.
Chi.
I won't do it.
No competition.
Here we go.
Okay. So nice structure. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and out. And slowly we're going to begin. Remember, we're in water up to our neck, a little resistance. Breathing in, palms face. Slowly they come up. We got our energy ball. We're going to rotate the wrists and slowly keeping the arms out. We're going to bring it down as we soften the knees. Draw it halfway in. And then we're going to keep soft in the knees and hold our ball. Our weight shifts to the right so we can step out with the left heel. Toes to the floor, soften the knee and let the weight come forward. Pass your ball right in front of you. Beautiful. Keep the weight on your left. Step in with your right, feet are parallel, and bring the ball right back to your heart. And we're going to breathe open for the next posture, letting the hands separate. and breathe closed. Good, and we're gonna do that again. Breathing in, letting the elbows go back and out. We're moving into the third pose, single whip. So we're gonna shift our weight to the left and pull the right heel out of the ground and tuck it in so our hips turn to a 45. We're gonna step out with that heel and then let the toes come back to the ground, soften the knees and pass your ball to the corner. Good, keep your heels on the ground or you're gonna lose balance, beautiful. Palms to the front. And slowly we're gonna pull the left across, looking over it with our fingertips, the right is stationary, and we're gonna shift back. Step in with the right and let the right hand come down and under. Good, then we're gonna step back out with the right, swap hands, and we're slowly gonna come across, turning at the waist, shifting. Good, step in with the left, swap hands. Now the left is up and the right goes down. Let the left go up.
You keep going, I'll catch up.
Okay, and then we're gonna follow back. Good. Now we're gonna do it again. The right goes up, the left stays down. We're gonna step, and we're gonna turn at the waist. Beautiful. That's far enough. We're gonna step in with the left foot closer to the right. We're moving to the right. Switch hands. Now the left comes up, and the right comes back. Good, and one more time. Strong on the left, we're gonna step with the right. Swap hands, and slowly come across. Good, we're gonna step in with the left one more time. Swap hands and slowly come back. Nice, back to center. And we're gonna breathe that open and close. And slowly pass your ball out and let it come down. Good, nice deep breath in. We're gonna open up and bring this energy down our head, down the torso, all the way down. Good, and one more time. Oh. And
Well, there's a lot more to Tai Chi than anybody ever expected. And I guess if I am a little nervous that I'm getting it right.
relax it down, and
Okay.
bring it all right back here.
But breathing, slow movement, and we've gone through what, just 3 of the poses right
Actually,
now?
you've done 6.
6.
Yeah, I ended the last one with just one open and close because we were running out of time actually. But the open and close is a posture. We had the commencement, open and close, single whip, cloud hands back to open and close.
And typically somebody starting out at a community center or in a hospital setting, they're going to walk through these poses in an hour according to their ability.
And yes, an hour. We might even do less than those 6 poses. Usually we'll do 3, depending on how far people can get. But I thought you did great for your first time.
I tried. Ladies, thank you very much. You enjoy Tai Chi? Would you recommend it to seniors and 40 and 80 and 100? Check with our doctor first before we start something like
Always
this?
check with your doctor first.
Well, thanks for joining us today on Graceful Aging. It's Tai Chi for you. Give it a try and change your life and build more life energy into your life. See you next time on Graceful Aging.
Thank you.